Why? And it's so interesting. Unim da some issue time Professor Nano Pokwajiman eko Ayalolo ende sa revelation when you buy no GPRTU for ko hobi na the GPRTU for ye mo chances so mo ka so ni ma so mo kan GPRTU for say aban twa budget mo GPRTU for padi pe nya butra ho Professor Nano Pokwajiman eko Ayalolo transport minister oho deputy wo local government minister oho vice president Nano Pokwajiman enso eto no GPRTU for your from some mra. Omo ba ya omo de omo so ma sem say. Omo person the president is president twa budget mo association no. GPRTU for badam.
What we are currently having, the issues we were having and contending from 2023 and 2024 seems to be repeating itself. Whenever there's a budgetary allocation and then they go to share, they allocate how much they'll give to Metro Mass, how much they give to STC, and forget us. Now, this issue was hard hit, so we had to go and approach Callistus and said that all our letters to have a meeting with the president had not yielded the results. So he agreed that for the whole of August, he was so busy, he will go to travel. But he slated 10th September for us, and really we met His Excellency the President. That meeting, we had tabled issues there to meet him and discuss. And among them was the buses they had brought to us from Egypt were highly compromised in terms of quality. What we went there as a delegation and inspected and was brought was not what was given to us. The engines, which were 6-cylinder engines, were inspected, came down as 4-cylinder engines. The axle width and then the air conditioning motors were all compromised. So it didn't yield the results it was supposed to have yielded. We mentioned this to him. And again, we said that our problem is that from where we had met in 2016, I'm talking now, all the cars are now old. People complain. And like I did mention earlier before, Your Excellency, is that most of them will work one day, tomorrow they will not work. They're all at the shops. And then somebody in his publication will say, we have created an artificial shortage. Like Alaji said, who will go and park his car to create that shortage and go and sleep?
Me say, GPRTU for almost per budget. Yan tam sika mo GPRTU for no. And you know what the GPRTU they do? Because majority of the leadership, anything at GPRTU for a drum elections are a bloody. You know why? It is basically a cash cow to be a leader in the GPRTU. The reason is that the moment of a leader in the GPRTU, no, or cast 50, they are put at hotspots to work for you. In that position, GPRTU position, no, it has become like president position. Because the moment you become a position or you become a leader in the GPRTU, you basically control the transport sector somehow. Now, strategy say, they find ways to undermine government buses. It does not matter the buses the government will bring to Ghana. GPRTU will never see anything good in those buses. Because what they want to do, they want to first create the impression, say, Abain the buses be a bar, and your papa. Why should we work with Abain? Why should we allow Abain buses? It does not matter the buses you will bring. GPRTU will fight against any government, all because they want to discourage the people from even patronizing Abain buses. And a union, a cluster of associations coming together to form a union, are telling us to say, at this point where we are in a crisis, I was say yekope grant. I was Spain, no, and ya busia, ya catch Spain for so almost kebi omunfan cheye. Na yan phantom more buses a whole country ya kope grant. GPRTU say yenye sika nyan fa mo no mo fan koye den. We should give them a budget. All because Yama Metro Mass budget the buy no ye twesika ma Metro Mass ye twesika ma Ayalolo adenti na omo GPRTU no ye twesika mo na mo GPRTU mu ye dwuma gu ebotom. GPRTU mu ye dwuma egu Ghana ye botom. Ghana Private Road Transport Union. Yanka say Ghana Public Road Transport Union. You say Ghana Private Road Transport Union. Now, muye juma egu botoma money bank. Mo pe loan a mo members in bank ni wo. And the interest rate are dropping. Inflation are dropping. And then now say GPRTU union by now you should be able to bring in about 5,000 buses GPRTU dia. You are still relying on cars that are not roadworthy. And a mode muhako territory say where the association members for car. Majority of the cars are GPRTU cars in Ghana, they are all not roadworthy. About 90% of GPRTU cars saying Kekano Ghana, they are not supposed to be on our roads. GPRTU at this point, you can go for loan. You are a private road, the union. Go for loan. Munko loan, munko di loan, namuntia interest. Namuye sika, da bena moye Juma for transport minister and the deputy abetna say, yes sir sinye. Da bena moye Juma intiansan tam taxpayers money mamo. Mwanga sanu mwecha muhu eje sika. Mo sa say yansan tam aban sika mamo. Na mwana muhu say Jimiana. You people, you don't respect Ghana for, right? And I don't blame you people. It is all because the government of the day, because the government of the day, what the government is doing, they are not doing enough. They need to bring in more buses. Now, sir, Ghana say a GPRTU, near Bremwase, you will start respecting and going by the rules. In the MPP, I heard this guy, Esiama, Kene Japan boy na, Sebio Kene Japan abuano wo politics him. Krono or boy in Japan a protecting no. This guy on the minister in charge under MPP. Kronphobia and say your friend is Siama Odiba Omiechi. Canada Japan's boy. Time and our port or in charge of transport. Oko a Ghana Shippers Authority. On in a year Canada Japan, the board chair of Ghana Shippers Authority. This criminal. Buankra Inland Port scandal. This was the guy who was leading. Me sir, you turn buses scandal. This was the guy who connived with the former chief of staff, Fremont Parry, and I'm calling Sabas to buy $17,000 bus. Or I just say 70,000. This guy, your friend is Siama Odiba Omiechi. I didn't know Odiba Omiechi or Pesaba Omiabedi president. That was your opinion. Was Akosha Hobium. Sabas is a can want some almost is a kogu, Ashanti region, other regions are, and almost she buses now, almost say a quinina a aquawia. Canada Japan about politics him. Canada Japan a lobby man say kosher transport. Nebu mi Canada Japan said a beya medime cocoa fosuno ebedru porter. Mintia taxes akesie. That is why they made this guy move to transport. So this guy was at the transport ministry. It was during this guy's era and Canada Japan yesika. Because Canada Japan bedru porter, the small boy and air transport minister. At the port, you cannot go against the transport minister. And at this point, Sikana Unya or the support ba Omia or Canada bottom. Today, as we speak, Aqua we Jessica, Eddie Sikana support ba Omia, and the original stage I know di Canada Japan attempts Canada in Nyansa. On to me to mine. And so Canada in Nyansa, Eka so on port no Jessica, Emma or no. And then a year, and then Kennedy the board chair of Ghana Shippers Council. This guy made Kennedy's wife the board chair.